If you've ever heard the saying, it's a gut feeling, this one is for you, my sacral friends. So in this video, we're going to be talking all about the Sacral Authority, how you get it, what it's like, and how you can start living in alignment and experimenting with this today. So bringing up my body graph here, this is your sacral center. If you have this center colored in on your chart and you don't have the emotional solar plexus colored in or defined, that means that you are a sacral authority. You can only be a sacral authority if you are a manifesting generator or a generator. Those are the only two types that can have this authority. Coming from this sacral place, this is one of those authorities that is an instantaneous feeling that your body gives you to make a decision. It is your decision-making superpower, and it is going to bring you closer to your path of purpose by bringing things into your field and aligning you with that path. So with a sacral authority, this is tapping into that life force energy of that yes and that no feeling that you get into your body. So it's learning the signals that your body gives you if you are presented with a decision and you are saying yes or no. You're immediately going to feel that sensation in your body. The key here is to make sure that you are not letting your mind take over, because when we let our mind take over, we tend to overanalyze things, overthink things, give our power away to logic and reasoning when our bodies know best all along. And so this is something that takes a little bit of practice to tune into, but once you know how your body says yes and how your body says no through your sacral, it's really truly helping open you up to new possibilities along your path. So with the sacral yes and the sacral no, the first thing that we tend to look at in human design when you're experimenting with this is being presented with yes or no questions, yes or no decisions, or even limited decisions, so that you can kind of feel into what is a yes and what is a no. It's listening to that intuitive sense that you have and asking yourself simple questions that you already know the answer to, so you can learn what your yes or no sounds like. For a lot of people with a sacral response, this could be the form of like your sacral response coming up through your throat through a uh-huh or but it's also that feeling of expansion, that feeling of lightness for a yes, and a feeling of contraction or heaviness for a no. So it's getting to know how you respond as a sacral being, so that you can really feel into your body's clues of what a yes and a no is for you. Now, here's the thing. If you are not getting a clear yes or a no, that means a no for now. So you might be presented with a decision. It's not clear to you if it's a yes or a no instantaneously. And so you need to then put that decision, it's a no for now, put it on the shelf. You might be presented with it again, and it could be a yes, or it could be a very clear no. But the key is that knowing that if it's not a clear yes or a clear no, it's a no for now. And then, of course, actually acting on that. There have been studies that have been done that show that it only takes 8 seconds for the mind to take over in a decision. So we have 8 seconds to listen to our bodies before our mind takes over and starts overanalyzing and making things way more complicated than they need to be. So really learning your body's signals can help you tap into this decision-making superpower and give you the tools that you need to start making decisions that are aligned with your path, aligned with your purpose. And the more that you tap into this, the more that you're going to become magnetic and attract more things to respond to as a sacral being, because that is your strategy, is responding. You bring things into your field that you get to respond to. So the more that you're in tune and using and experimenting with this authority, the more things that are going to be aligned are going to come into your field to respond to. You become a magnet for these things. I highly encourage you to really tune into your body, learn its signals, do a grounding practice every day so that you can really become aware of your body's little hints and signals. And as you practice, as you become more attuned, it's going to become a little bit more obvious to you. It's going to become second nature to you to listen to your body. It's all about the experiment. It's all about practicing and finding what works for you. If you are a sacral being and sacral authority and you are experimenting with this, I'd love to know in the comments below about your experiences. And if you want to learn more about your authority and your type and all of the things astrology and human design, I encourage you to download my foundation guide, which you can find in the header above and in the details below. Or if you want a do it all for you, you can book a reading or a session with me where I will go over all of these things and more and give you practical tips for implementing these things in your life today. I'll see you next time.